Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Monday the 25th, I think it is. It's supposed to rain today. It's a very comforting, kind of fresh spring morning feel to it out here. I think it's like 39 degrees or something, so it's not very cold. There's a very distinct freshness about the air. We'll see how this whole rain thing comes out. Little woman? You about ready to bust out a Monday?
Yep.
Alright, time to start it all over again.
I know.
Alright.
Alright.
Ooh, it's a little windy down here, Mama. Skies look about the same as they did in Toledo. Yeah,
The rain's coming.
that wind's got a little bit of a bark to it. Alright, start off my Monday. Woo, don't lose your stuff.
I know it.
Alright, Mama. Love to see you bye, and I'll see you throughout the day.
Alright.
Alrighty. Kurt must have built this K1600B over the weekend. I seen the crate show up. That thing looks really good in blue. And this one's got the custom wheels on it. They're actually gray, they're not black. What do them wheels remind you of? I'll leave that to your imagination. But look at that. That is really cool. And that blue, man, that's a cool color. That's pretty fancy. And you got the Cadillac tail lights in the back. She's looking all kinds of fancy. What a beast these things are. They're a monster. There's a lot of horsepower for a sport touring bike. Really cool though. So I got the left-hand switch in for that thing. 26 miles on it. That's a component. Straight up component fail there. It happens. But I wanted to point out another cool thing about K1600B is that bobbed off windshield. There's nothing uglier than some great big old towering windshield on something. And when you ride down the road, it looks like that. Then when it gets windy, that thing has so much adjustment, it becomes a towering windshield and works very well. You guys remember the K1600 that was in here last week that was black with silver stripes? This is the same owner. They have he and she K1600 GTLs. This is the silver with the black stripes. It's just a simple oil and filter change. Of course, you got to do an inspection as well. But the cool thing is, it's pouring down rain, and I need to test ride it. So once I do an oil level verification here in a few, I'll take you guys for a rain ride. How does that sound? Sounds exciting. Alright, let's go play in the rain. I'm gonna wear my 100% Hydromatic gloves today. Every time I say Hydromatic, it makes me think of some old 50s automatic transmission or something, you know. Big old gal. I'm probably gonna bring this thing back down here and up into the little cubby there in the on the drive, so the guy can get his gear on and stuff. I'm just gonna do a quickie around the block. Mode's in. I'll leave it alone. So one nice thing about BMWs is that rain mode. Man, does that ever work good. There you go. There, literally that was my truck. 4Runner TRD off-road in that gray. Right there. Using it going that way, they're going to that gas station on the corner over there to top it off for a customer. That ain't even right.
Man, I do not like those palm things. I mean, I use them every once in a while if I'm going somewhere like on my iron or something like that, but I set them up different. They got that sign just absolutely sitting in the perfect spot that you can't see around it very well. You gotta watch them the white stripes too. The rain ain't so bad. Plus I'm on a motorcycle that protects me pretty well. If you're on that DR, you're just gonna get wet. Even the bike will get you wet. So much stuff flings off of them tires and everything. You're just gonna get wet. Man, I can't believe how slippery those white stripes are. Doesn't seem like it'd be legal for them to put them on the road. But they have made them a lot better. They have some kind of a grit or something to them, but still, whew, they will wake you up. It's like hitting tar snakes in the summertime. Things are slickery. That palm rest just is like in the right spot to make me throttle jockey this thing. Try to hurt myself. Alright, we'll get him up here so he can jump on or get his gear on, whatever he needs to do in the dryness of the cover. Who's this little person here? Hey there, little one. She ain't even listening to me. No, I'm just getting it out of the rain for the customer. Well, that was a short little ride. But a ride is a ride is a ride is a ride. Oh, that's Rick. I thought he was coming back into his bay area. Alright, we'll talk to y'all later.
You guys ever seen my little hocus pocus ride in the rain fix? Just use some really good quality electrical tape, the super soft thin stuff. It sticks really well because this is a skeleton case. That thing's open there, and of course it's open over here on the mic side. I wouldn't go riding in sustained rain for any period of time, but man, you'd be surprised how long I've ridden in the rain with that and nothing gets in. Not like my Sena waterproof case. That thing just leaks like there's a hole in it somewhere that I've never been able to find. So this is what's involved in removing a left-hand switch assembly. You gotta take the eyeball sockets out. And when you do that, it gives you all this room to reach back there in that steering column area and pull those wires out. They're all going through the, come on, light. They're all going through the frame right here. If I can hold this. They're coming up underneath where you can see those cables, and they come up the top and then into the steering column or whatever they need to go to. So that just gives you access to grab all those, and then it comes up through here and into the handlebar, and then that's held down, it's clamped down. And here's one of the lights, the other one's sitting over there. And then you can take the bar off as an assembly. This is a new switch installed. This is the switch that the back button portion of this switch is not working. It just has no response. There's no feedback from the switch cluster. So you know how I was telling you guys about, it's this CAN bus where it's not really pushing an actual switch. If you can see this, it's kind of like a calculator button. And it's just touching, when this thing gets pushed, it's just touching a pad, just like you're touching the keys on a calculator. See, when I activate this used to be the push to talk, now it's your app button. But when you push that, it's activating that little button, which is just a button, and it's touching that little pad. Here's your reverse button. When you push it, it's just pushing one of those little pads. And there's your circuit board. It's all completely sealed. I mean, it's a bulletproof system. But with all these high-tech things, sometimes things go wrong. Here's the fun part, though. Oh, and here's your CAN bus line. There's CAN bus. 2 wires right there. Whoops. CAN bus high, CAN bus low. That's where all the information of the orb is being sent. But as you can see, this thing is depinned. Here's the new switch with the coupler still installed. You can't get that through the steering column. So either have your wiring diagram out, which explains it in detail, or what I do, the easiest thing, just take a couple, 3 good photos and then repin it. So this one I just yanked out because, you know, I don't have to be careful with anything. But this one I'll tape it up when I depin this one. I'll tape it up in a nice little cozy thing, route everything through, and we'll put the whole handlebar switch assembly on. The other wire is the heated grip. That's the little guy, but he sneaks through everything. Riding, there's always a little kid in you. All right, let's go back together. All right, so she's all bundled, taped up. Handlebar and switch, everything's all bolted down. And all routes goes down into that neck of the woods. It works its way out down into this here neck of the woods. Then it goes through the frame. I don't know if you can see that boot. You can see those cables going right through that boot. Then it comes out the bottom of the frame down here. Then this harness rolls around the back of the steering, comes out this side of the bike, and then you have to route it through this is that secondary box that the F3s don't have. But you can see that's tight. I'll build my coupler while I have it out over here, and then you slide through this hole. Then you slide it between the foam and that secondary baffle until it lines up with this. You go down, and then it plugs into that coupler right there. And that powers everything up. And then the heated grip kind of takes the same route, and it ends up over here. And you can see where the right heated grip is attached at the moment. And soon, the left heated grip. There's this little capture hole right there, if you can see that. It's just one of those little push pin things you click out. It's not that big of a deal, just kind of time consuming, you know, pulling all the body work off and yanking the eyeballs out of its sockets. And all this little yellow dusty looking point the camera, yellow dusty stuff there, it's just from the special Loctite that goes on all of BRP bolts. Anyway, that's what I've been doing here for the last little bit. And this battery was quite low, so I'm using the fancy dancy BMW charger. Whoa, she's still rolling 4.3 amps at that thing. That was one low battery. It wouldn't start. Anyway, and I was like, well, that's it. That threw a bunch of codes. Because when you get that real low voltage, it shuts the CAN bus down. There'll be about 5 pages of codes on this thing. They're just ghost codes. It's just saying that, because all the sensors freak out when all of a sudden they lose voltage. They think something went wrong. It was just a low voltage. I'm kind of thinking the ride home is going to be less than fun. It is straight up nasty out here. All right, I'm going to go bust into it and get wet. Little woman, this might be a Waze activated directional drive home. All right, you notice where I put the car?
I do. I was going to go, can I do wait here till you bring me
I just
in?
snuck her right on up here.
There you go.
All right, let's head for the hacienda.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Things are blooming everywhere. That usually doesn't start until
till about April sometime. It's not raining quite as hard here in Kalama. This is our old Shell station. Look at that. I want them guys to come this way. Come on down. Well, hello there, YouTube. Come pulling in and telling Kelly, I said, you want to do a goodbye out on the porch, in the shop, in the car. Even though it's daylight out there, it's pouring down rain.
Yeah, car's better.
Kelly
It's
goes,
warm and
well, I'm
dry.
nice and warm. I'm cozy. I haven't got wet yet. Well, we'll just do it in the car.
Yes.
So, welcome to a long lost car vlog. Goodbye vlog.
Yeah, one of those things.
Yeah. Dogs did their little freak out. We paused a little bit, let them finish that thing. So, but some of you guys like to hear all the dogs carrying on. They're all running around carrying on.
Look how high she jumps.
I know. And she jumps. She clears the fence by a mile, but she doesn't come over it,
Yeah.
which is weird. Thankfully.
Yeah.
Anyway, little tech talk stuff today. I hope you guys, I know some of you guys love that. Some of you probably just go next video.
Yes. Next video, please.
I did take you on a K1600 ride in the rain.
You crazy man.
Just a quick little ride, but ride's a ride.
Yeah.
I'd say I wrote something today.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was a fun day. I don't know where Kurt was today, so that was nice and quiet down there by myself. Just peaceful, just get my stuff done. Chit chat with you guys every once in a while. That's actually very fun.
That's cool.
I enjoy those days.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. And then nothing was like a panic today, other than the K1600 guy was waiting. Not that he was panicking. I'm in a panic, you know, when it says
Trying to hurry.
customer waiting. I was like, ugh.
I know it. In a hurry. It's very
Hate those.
stressful.
Yeah. Drop her off and go shopping or go to the
Yeah.
bar across
Or
the
don't
street.
tell
No, don't
me
do
that you're waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprised me. But anyway, I think we'll roll out on that. Go
Alrighty.
tend to the dogs and try to get in the house without getting wet.
Yeah. Good luck on that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up, and you guys have a wonderful Tuesday or Wednesday.
Heck yeah. All right.
All
Hopefully
right.
the weather's supposed to be nicer tomorrow.
Yeah, I think so. And then
Yeah.
back to the rain again.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's going to back and forth.
Yeah, it's going to do a flip-flop.
It's going to be a Pacific Northwest spring.
Yeah.
Although everything's blooming, it's done. Everybody got tricked and thought, you know, that it was
Spring
like a
is
month or
sprung,
two down
but
the road.
No,
Anyway,
it was just a teaser.
yeah. Hopefully it wasn't a teaser. Hopefully it's here to stay.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right.
All right.
See you guys tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye now. Thanks for watching.